Hello and welcome. We got Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo. Now, there was a stream a while back where I was flipping through like the DC preview stuff or whatever they call their book. DC Nation, was that it? I don't remember. But it was like their little preview catalog, and I saw this. I'm like, this sounds so stupid. Why would the Batman and the Joker ever be on the same side? But, but, reading the actual book here, I kind of get it. The things kind of make sense. I still think that's kind of a dumb name, but you know what? I'm going to let it slide. So I bought this at the store because I was like, I opened it up and I flipped through and I was like, ooh, that Mark Silvestri art. It's like kind of like the best of the 90s with extra lines added. I think there is extra lines. And so I bought it like on a lark. Like, okay, I don't expect to like this, but I went for it. And now here we are. I got the book in my hand, and let's just crack this open. So we start off. Harley has apparently like been kidnapped and is down in a hole, and somebody's taunting her, and she's like, "Yeah," and the Joker's gonna kill you. Meanwhile, I really like this. I really like seeing Bullock here. I really like Bullock in the cartoon too. You know, the Batman animated series from the early mid '90s. Like Bullock was a really solid character. He was not like they call him a good cop in this. The narration. Harvey Bullock is a good cop. He wasn't really a good cop, but he was a good cop. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't buy Bullock. He just didn't care. And so seeing Bullock kind of filling in like the Jim Gordon, we're standing at the crime scene with Batman thing. Turns out, absolutely turns out that that is something that I wanted to see. I didn't know it was something I wanted to see, but it's totally something I did want to see, something I needed in my life. We got a murder scene. Dude has been absolutely ripped apart. I mean, that's like part of him, and they can't find the head. And there's his hand holding the gun. Looks great, doesn't it? I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And so we get basically, let's see, detective stuff. Catwoman shows up for whatever reason for one page. And then Batman meets up with the suspect who has white skin, green hair. Which leads you to think, oh, it's the Joker. But Batman had already seen some weird stuff at the crime scene, like, oh, a skull fragment on the wall from a gunshot wound. Now, the Joker is many things, but ultimately the Joker is fundamentally still just human. This dude, whoever it is that Batman is fighting, is clearly not just human. Batman's out here wrestling with this dude. And I like this. This feels kind of like The Dark Knight, the way the narration goes down. The hit should shatter his jaw and put him down. It does neither. He's fast and strong. 5 seconds in, and I'm fighting for my life. I need to create some distance. Get the upper hand. Punches him in the face. I feel a bone break. Not his. Like, this feels like some really classic Batman writing. And I ate it up with a spoon. I should have brought a spoon up here to do this review. I ate it up with a big spoon, man. I was just like, oh, yeah. You know that cartoon, like, my spoon is too big from like 20 years ago? That's me. That's the size of spoon I was using to eat this comic book up. The action is a ton of fun. The mystery is interesting. And I think it sets up a pretty interesting setup where the Batman and the Joker might actually have a reason to be on the same side. Kind of weird seeing people try to rehabilitate the Joker. You know, White Knight, those books do that. This book might be kind of going that route. But this feels like a lot stronger than like the Three Jokers book was. Like that was pretty good, but I kind of feel like when it got to the end of it, it kind of fizzled out. And I'm hoping this doesn't go the same way, but I don't feel like it's going to. If this book keeps giving me like cool action pages, like this 2 page spread right here, with cool narration, and Batman keeps feeling like Batman, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. I'm gonna put this on my pull list so I don't forget about it. Turns out this book, and I should have known it would be. I should have known, Mark Silvestri right here, that this book would end up being a ton of fun. But it was. It was a ton of fun. Only problem, like all these Black Label books with these cardboard covers, That cover don't want to stay shut after you read the book, and that sucks. All right, that's it. You all have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.